Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, Jade, my friend, and we are going to talk about 5 cultural differences between the USA and Finland.
Yes, so like she said, my name's Jade or Yaya, and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, USA, and have been living in Finland for 2 years.
And I'm Varpo, your Finnish fairy godmother, and be sure to subscribe for more if you would like to know about Finland and the Finnish culture. But let's go into it.
Yes.
Our first cultural difference is about communication. And I think, at least when I was at school, we didn't have so many public speaking opportunities as I feel like you guys might have had. Many of us were feeling quite nervous to do them because it wasn't like a standard weekly thing.
Yeah, and in the USA we always had those kind of public speaking opportunities even at a young age, like show and tell or a career day where you talk about the career you want, and I feel like that's why we're so comfortable talking and aren't really that nervous overall compared to Finnish people when it comes to talking to other people. And another funny communication difference I found in real estate agents. So in USA, when you go to when you go to view an apartment or a home, the real estate agent will guide you through and try to sell you how great the living room is and look at this view and really talk you through the whole tour. But in Finland,
yeah, I can totally relate to this because of like TV series. I haven't been in a real real estate agent thing or showing in the States, but I can see it in the TV series that I see. In Finland, the approach is more like what you see is what you see. So kind of like a hidden rule in Finnish discussion is to not talk about obvious things. And I think that when you're showing a house or seeing an apartment, there's the kitchen, there's the living room, you can see it, it's there. And if you have any questions, I'm there as your real estate agent.
yeah.
And the other thing is that in Finland, we don't like to disturb you. It's polite not to disturb you.
Yes, I was very shocked when me and my husband went to see an apartment and the real estate agent just kind of opened the door and let us walk in and look everywhere. I was expecting her to say something, but then after my husband told me, yeah, that's normal. They're not going to say anything to you. So that's one of the funny cultural differences, is the communication styles.
Okay, then let's talk about one of my favorite things, and yours too.
Yeah?
Food. So one difference that we can totally see is about sausages. In Finland, sausage is a snack or a dinner or a lunch, but mostly never a breakfast food.
Yes. In contrast, in America, I feel like sausage is a staple breakfast food. We have the round, flat sausage patties. We have the kind of link sausages paired with waffles or pancakes. And then sometimes we do grilled sausage when there's a barbecue.
What is, like, I don't even know what is a patty?
Yeah.
Like a sausage patty?
Yes, that's like another food thing. When we have a sausage biscuit.
I don't know what that is either.
USA we call biscuits like the bread, and in Finland you guys call biscuits cookies. So that's the difference between sausages.
Yes, totally.
And then there's a little difference between ice cream in Finland and America.
That is so true. In Finland, most of the ice cream packages are squares, and we kind of chop them into portions and put them on a bowl.
And then in USA, we have mainly the tubs of ice cream, never a square package, I don't think. And we have an ice cream scooper, like, you know,
Yeah.
every household probably has an ice cream scooper.
Yeah, in Finland I wouldn't say that every household has that scooper thing.
Yeah, because sometimes they just use knives
Mostly.
to cut the ice cream packages. Yes. And then there's some differences between sandwiches in America versus Finland. For example, in USA, sandwiches, bread, cheese, meat, bread. There's always 2 breads when you say a sandwich.
Yeah, in Finland there's only one bread and then the toppings. It's like your everyday breakfast or just like a snack at home. I think you wouldn't put that top bread there.
Yeah.
And then if you want to know like one funny sandwich debate in Finland, that would be, would you put like after you butter the bread, would you put first cheese or the cold cut on top of the bread? Which one do you do?
I always do bread, butter, then cheese.
Yeah, I do that too, but not everything does it.
Yes, this is kind of like the debate when you talk about cereal. Does the milk come first or the cereal go first? And we all know the normal people, cereal first. So we all know the normal people put cheese first on their bread. But those are the main differences between food items that stand out.
Next topic, let's talk about coffee.
Yes. So I don't even know how to start this one. Okay, I'll let you start about coffee in Finland. Maybe we'll go from extreme to not extreme.
Coffee is huge. Coffee is always a great conversation, and you literally cannot visit a Finnish home without being offered a cup of coffee.
In comparison, I don't know. I just feel like they drink a lot of coffee here throughout the whole day. They make a new pot every couple of hours. But in America, you kind of have coffee in the morning to start your day.
Is it normal to microwave your coffee?
Yes. So to us, most people in USA, you have the pot, you drink a little bit in the morning. If you want some for the afternoon, pour it in the cup and microwave it in the microwave.
That is literally like two things for Finnish mind that are the worst, like going to a sauna without the water bucket and then microwaving your coffee.
They make a whole new pot of coffee, even if there's coffee still left in the pot. They dump it out and make a whole new one.
Yeah, and even though like Finns are super reserved in a restaurant, like I feel like if we get poor dishes, we don't like to make a scene, but you can easily see like people are asking for a fresh pot of coffee in a cafe, for example.
She did this once when we were together and I was like, oh.
like if we see that there is like the pot is there in the cafe and it just only has like that tiny bit left, you can safely ask like, may I have a fresh pot? And that's definitely not unpolite.
Yeah.
That's how you make it sure that you are getting a good fresh cup of coffee.
Yes, and most coffees here, like when you're at a restaurant or you're at a lunch, almost all lunches come with coffee after, and you get all the refills you want.
Yeah, I feel like in Finland there aren't many places that get a refill with soda.
Yeah.
But there are many places that give you a refill with coffee.
And the other thing about drinks is with the water. So in USA, you're always gonna basically get filtered water. It's almost always in a bottle, purified water in a bottle, or you have to have your at-home filter attached to the sink, but you can never drink water straight from the tap. It's kind of maybe unsafe or people don't trust it.
Yeah. For Finns, that is, it's so different because in Finland the tap water is super great. It's like one of the best in the whole wide world, and we drink it straight from the tap. And even from a bathroom tap, like it is. I don't know if this sounds gross to you, but if I'm, for example, visiting another city, like let's say I'm visiting Helsinki and my water bottle is empty, I can go in the restroom and fill it from the tap without feeling any insecurities. Our next point is about vacation times and work.
Yes, so in USA, you have to work really hard to even try to get any time off, and that's unpaid time off. Like you have to put in your request and your employer can say no, and if you do get time off, it's definitely not paid, and only you get paid time off after you worked with a company for a certain amount of time. So it's kind of really inconvenient and unfair that we don't get a lot of time off, paid time off either.
In Finland, I think we are truly blessed with how much vacation time we get. So most Finns, this is of course like there's lots of laws and regulations, but like in a nutshell, most Finns get 5 weeks annually vacation time. And that means really vacation time. If you are sick, if you hurt your foot and you broke it, that is sick leave, and that is usually paid sick leave.
And it's separate from vacation.
Exactly.
It doesn't cut into your vacation time.
And what is even more different is that, well, you guys know Finland, we have the cold, dark winter, and then we have this really nice summer we are enjoying right now. So out of those 5 weeks, it's like the law that you will take 4 weeks if you kind of want yourself. They need to be, those holiday days need to be from May to September. So the Finnish legislation is making it like making sure that you can enjoy the good weather even.
Yes. And I don't have much experience with maternity leave either, but I know the maternity leave expectations and requirements in USA aren't very flexible either. But in Finland,
yeah, in Finland the parental leaves are really good. You can spend it with the spouses together, so you can split them, and also you get a certain percentage out of your salary. So you get a certain percentage, like for example for me, the first 3 months when I was with our daughter, I got like, I want to say 60% of my salary paid for me, and then a smaller amount, but still a really good salary out of like being there for our daughter. And then spouses can split this. So I think that is a huge benefit for parents.
Yes.
And also in Finland, if you have a child who is younger than 10, if they are sick, you get, as a parent, one of you can stay home and you get paid like
regular hours.
Yeah, you get paid sick leave to take care of your
sick child.
Exactly.
Yes.
So these are huge benefits. And also based on my work experience in Europe, I have to say like that the hours, like the free time on a weekday after your work is done is the biggest in Finland. I feel like all offices are pretty much empty after 5, usually after 4, and everybody goes to have their hobbies or spend time with their friends or families. I think that is a huge difference.
And on that topic, the other thing is if you work on a Sunday in Finland, you get paid extra. But in America, it's just average work day, Saturdays and Sundays. And most places when you work in the evening also in America, you don't get paid extra. So
there's no evening plus like evening extras?
Not evening extras, but I guess if you work overnight in like a warehouse it is. But I worked until 10 at night at my past employer, and I didn't get paid extra. It was just regular hours. I think that carries into the freedom kind of Finnish people may have after work to enjoy their hobbies and stuff, and they get paid extra if you have to cut into that hobby time on a Sunday. But in America, it's just a normal day working.
Yeah. The last cultural difference that we would like to talk about is, of course, holiday celebrations.
Yes, so we have our equal amount of maybe holidays between different ones and same ones, like Christmas and, New Year's and Easter. And I feel like in USA, the main holiday is the Big Bang. So for example, on Christmas, that's the day you open all the presents and have the big meal. And on Christmas Eve, there's a little bit of like build up. You might open one present, you might have a nice meal, but Christmas is the bang, bang, bang of the holiday.
In Finland, Christmas Eve is definitely the whole thing. And then it's like sliding through the Christmas Day and Boxing Day. And I feel like we actually have this on multiple celebrations. It's not only Christmas Eve, it's also the May Day Eve, Vappuaatto. Again, the eve is when the party is. With Vappu,
it's both days.
It's both days. But then in Juhannus, the midsummer, again, the biggest day is Juhannusaatto.
Yes.
Midsummer Eve.
Yes, and I feel like living in here, it's kind of funny because I will say happy or Merry Christmas, Hyvää joulua, more on Christmas Eve than I would on the actual day. And I feel like it's so weird because I'm like, oh my gosh, today Christmas is such a normal day in Finland, but Christmas Eve is like the Christmas, and the same with Juhannus Eve and Juhannus Day.
Yeah,
so
that is true. I feel like we Finns, like when we say Hyvää juhannusta, Happy Midsummer or Hyvää joulua, we say it in advance to the actual holiday and to Christmas Eve, or we wouldn't say Christmas on a Christmas Day. I'm not sure if we would still say Merry Christmas. Maybe we would, but yeah, it seems like it's already got like
passed.
We're already in it.
Celebrating's already done.
Yeah, and the Christmas presents are definitely opened on Christmas Eve in Finland.
Okay, I have a question. I don't know if I asked you before, but in my in-laws family, on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, when you exchange the presents, you don't really write who it's from and you don't say who it's from. But to me, in USA on Christmas, it's like part of the best part, knowing who it's from, saying, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, it's a bouncy ball. Thank you so much, Mom. But you guys.
Yeah, there's no strict rule. Sometimes I do get a present and it says who gave it to me, but you are absolutely correct. With many presents, I have no idea who gave it to me. And also I think some families also make it quite nicely that there isn't that kind of big commercial that you have to buy like loads. So that is the list. I would love to know what was the funniest culture difference for you. Let me know in the comments below. And if you would like to know more about the Finnish culture, sign up for my free culture class. I put the link in the description. And see you in my next video. Hey, hey!